Yes, we are live. Hello everyone. And welcome to another stream. It has been a while. Oh my gosh. And yeah, if you can maybe notice, there's a little difference in the background. Because I got excited news. So, one of the reasons why I've been streaming so much lately is because I basically moved rooms in the house, so the entire attic now is my working space, which means there is no desk here anymore. So the background will be a little, calmer, a little less chaotic. My entire desk here is a lot cleaner and, there's a lot less stuff here, which is so nice. But the best thing about it is that behind that wall, there is a big room now. And dedicated entirely to my sewing room. Or, well, me and my mum's sewing room. Because I wanted that for a really long time. And now I finally got it. So, you might be able to see that in a stream pretty soon, I believe, because one thing that I'll be doing today is finishing the embroidery on the hat today. But after that, we're basically done with embroidery, which means I can put together the entire hat and finish that one. And I'll dedicate that to a little sewing stream in the new sewing room. I'm so excited. So yeah, that's all the excited news. It does sound a little different in here because there's a lot less stuff, so it feels a bit echoey. I hope that's alright. I hope it's not too bad, of course, and my hair is being lovely again today. But yeah, that's all the cool stuff that's been happening and why well, the other reason I've not been streaming is because I've been busy with work. But yeah, let's go. Let's grab our chair and let's start. Because I do want to get this finished. I am a little later today because I was just a little tired still, and I didn't really have too much motivation yet. But now I do. I also kind of made a template for today's work because I need to make these little triangle thingies. But I need to make 13 of them, I believe. Let me grab the picture. So why do I have this? Give it. Yes. The reference pictures. Yes, of the hat. Because I'm trying to make this, basically. Yes, I know the circle's a little bigger than what I have, but I still think it looks good. It looks like the picture. Like the details are there, just a little different to scale. Which I think it's alright. Oh, wait. I needed to have that. But I made a little mistake because I thought of having a smaller circle, but instead I made the exact same circle. So yeah, I need a smaller one, so that's why I've got 2 holes in here. So I just need to remove this bit of the circle, which is not too bad. But yeah, I'm gonna draw where I need to go. Because what I'm going to do is I ended here last time, which is quite a while ago, and go in here and then... Oh my gosh, Jason! Oh, what, you got a child, dang! Congratulations! Or, I don't know if I got that wrong, but thank you for the sub. It's already 9 months, dang. Oh, that's what you meant. It's been 9 months, yeah. Dang. Well, that is quite a while. And also, have you noticed? The table is gone. I have more room now here, which is quite nice. Because I moved rooms. I got an entire sewing room. That's behind that wall. It's really big. And yeah. They're yes, a sub-child. I was like, huh? A child? But now I get it. But dang, 9 months. That's quite a while. But then again, I'm almost streaming for a year. Because at the end of August, actually, I think that's my first, like, anniversary, or I don't know what I'm gonna do, but at least I started in August. And yeah, now I need to, because I made a little template so that I can draw dots on here. You know what, I'm gonna start with this one first. But then I realize it's not a complete circle. If I can at least get the dots in. But yeah, welcome in, Jason. I hope you're having a lovely day today. And I've got one. Oh. I myself am a little late today than I promised. But yeah, it's not the worst. Boy. I cleaned up all my rooms. This one is also just nicely organized again as well, which is just, it's so nice to refresh from time to time. Although I do notice that it can be a little echoey. So I hope that's not too big of a problem. But for now, I'm just putting dots in. So we can make some triangles. Or at least triangle looking things. Yeah, there we go. Then I cut this out so that I can, you know, draw it a little easier. All the ones. But was... Because the thing is, this one needs to go down now. I think that's okay. If not, I can always steam it away, luckily. Yes. But yeah, now that I forgot, I realized I forgot something, and that's my water bottle. Whoopsie. Oh well. I guess I have to take a break, and then get it, which is not too bad. Taking breaks is good for you, after all. But yeah, that's what we're gonna do today. Make some triangles and finish embroidering, because that's the only thing left to do for the hat. Yep. Oh well. I hope you can see the triangles, and if not, I will like do the same with that what I did before. And you know what, if it doesn't look perfect, that's okay. It's already pretty cool that I'm making this, after all. There we go. then after this, I don't know what we're gonna do. I guess we could finish the flowers, because they've been laying around for quite a while. But I can get that done, I suppose. Because the only thing we need to make for the hat is the flowers and the leaves that are going to be detachable. Okay, that one's a little wonky, but that's okay. There we go. Oh, that looks nice already. Now I'm probably gonna throw... No, I'm not gonna throw it away because I need to keep that for, I don't know, template things and stuff. Now, what I'm gonna need to do is put this aside and make my thread again. Because I have this with this. I don't know what it's called, but it's basically gold thread, kinda. I found it in the embroidery box that we have. That was from my mum and my grandmother. So I'm reusing a lot of stuff as well, which is nice. And then I don't have to spend money. Which right now is pretty good to not spend money, because I am saving up still for a PC. I've been doing that for quite a while now. I'm getting so close to having all the money for that. Scissors. Yeah. No. It will not do what I wanted to do. Yeah. There we go. That's what I wanted. Now I need to cut the end off and make a knot. And then we can start embroidering again. It's been a while, so I hope I remember how I did this. I think I will. Just a bit like, because I had, last time we did two streams after one another. And the thing that I already forgot is put the hoop on. Get them, I'm using a hoop. Hoop. There we go. Just so to keep it to like from I don't know, it's just nice to have it in a hoop. There is a reason for it, but I forgot how to say that. I got weeks work of... Wait, sorry, that sentence. Give me a second. You mean homework? Or just home? But dang, 48 hours. Good luck. I hope you can get it finished. If you mean homework, because yeah, I think so. But sorry if I got that wrong. I don't know why, but that sentence just did not want a sentence with my brain. But I do wish you the best of luck. Yeah, week's worth of homework. Oh, dang. Am I glad I don't have homework anymore? Or I really don't like it as well. It's okay. Also, I'm moving you again. Sorry for that. And I feel like I've used a different needle. Because the one I was using, I couldn't find it. So I just grabbed a random needle again. But I think this one isn't the one I was using. But I think it is okay. If not, I guess I'll see. And then on to sentence with, yeah. Very fair. My brain is still waking up a bit as well, because I don't know why, but I've been 10 times more tired after work than I normally am. And I don't know if it's because I'm in my summer vacation mode, or if it's something else. Also, is it this one then? Because I'm gonna try a different... It's very annoying to get these back into the needle. But yeah, very understandable. Brains just don't want to brain sometimes when you need them to brain. And it can be quite annoying. Because this is yeah, I think this is a better one. I don't know where I put the needle. It's been a while since I've continued on with this cosplay. Or because because I didn't have. Give me a second, because how long has it been? Time has been just all over the place for me, but oh yeah. No, I didn't have in stream since the last one, because one other exciting thing, not only did I move rooms, but I went to Comic-Con last weekend, and it was a lot of fun. I wore my pretty outfit that I made, and I was very happy. It was hot, but surprisingly enough, I could actually feel that they put the AC on. Like, you never really feel it, but especially because there's just a lot of people in one room and that just heats up really quickly. But if you're not surrounded by people, it wasn't hot still. It was kind of cooling, and I was like, this happened. What is this? And there was an outdoor part as well, but that was just way too hot for me and my friend. So we went through it to see just what there was, and there was just some food places and just a ton of people smoking, which is one I don't like smoking. I absolutely hate it, and I find it disgusting. So I was like, I don't want to be here. But I can understand for other people that, they want to smoke. Okay, you got your place. It's freezing, yeah. Well, today actually is quite a nice day. It's not as warm as it was like a weekend ago. Because right now it's like 20 degrees, which is, I like this temperature. I like this, It's not really beach weather, but it's not too cold as well. But yeah, I can imagine for other people in the other parts of the world, that because there's places that's there where it's winter now. I know there was a word for it, but I forgot the words for what you call that. But yeah, I had a lot of fun. I bought a few things. I don't have them here with me right now. Oh no, wait, I can share my picture, 'cause I think I might have forgotten. But there were some pretty cool things. Some pretty cool things. Because the things that I bought mostly were some art from someone that's making a game. So these beautiful prints I got. I got a new wallet and a coaster and a notepad, which is really cool. And also one other thing that I really, really liked is that I got a giant trans bee from a very cool creator that always, or almost always, is at Comic-Con. It's so big and it's so soft. And thank you! Sorry, I'm gonna butcher your name, but Epocris Nove? I'm so sorry, but if there's a name you would like to be called, just tell me. But thank you for the follow, and I hope you enjoy your stay. I was just showing some things that I bought. Ooh, what is fun? Because I was showing some pictures, but I'm also doing embroidery, which is also a lot of fun. But I went to Comic-Con last weekend, and it was a lot of fun. So I was just showing some stuff that I got, that I bought with my own money. Epoch or Ebook, as one of you. Oh, thank you, Dove. Yeah, I am. If you don't know, and also, hello, my name is Anime, or Anime Boy Short. Anime Boy Stars. My brain, it just still needs to wake up. I know it's in the evening for me, but I am in my vacation mode. But anyway, my name is Anime, and I make a cosplay. And it's this character below me. He is Venti from Genshin Impact. And if you don't know what Genshin is a game that's pretty popular. And I really like the character designs of the people in the game. So yeah, that's what I'm making. And right now I am doing his hat. You're going to a local con today. Ooh, very exciting. I hope you have a lot of fun. Thank you much for popping in and saying hello. But if you need to go because you're going to a con, that's okay. I hope you have a lot of fun there. You're excited about the bee. I've been making bees like that, and I've been wanted to make some upright bees too. Oh, that's so cool. Yeah, I I really love bees as well, and I got one bee from a friend of mine. Because they were selling like custom bees, and I can just show you, because I bought some more like crocheted plushies and stuff, and this is my crocheted army. These two are from this, or no, the octopus with the beautiful flower, the giant trans bee, and this bunny are both made by the same creator, and I love them because they make their own patterns, and what they make is just so amazing. But I forgot their name, so give me a second because I do want to credit them. Because they've got a very cute name as well. What was it again? Oh no. Give me a sec, because my Wi-Fi is, on my phone is a bit trash. Oh, an upcyclist is good. Oh, thank you so much. I do hope... Oh, the first thing that popped up on Instagram is another bee. I love it, but it's a normal or narwhal crochet. They're lovely, and they make such cute things. They did an entire set of... I don't know if you know My Little Pony, but I'm a big fan. And they made giant plushies inspired by them. And they were on sale at Comic-Con. And, like, you can... This is their booth. Like, they're amazing. And their crochet is so neat and so pretty. And they give me inspiration to crochet as well. Like, cute. Because they sell their patterns as well. So if you want to check them out, it's Gnarwhal Crochet. the other bee that I have is from a friend of mine and another bird, but I don't remember the people that I got that from because they didn't have any cards, so I can't really shout them out. But they made some amazing cute stuff as well. But yeah. Yeah, and more are you. Hello and welcome. Thank you so much for the raid. Hello. I hope you're doing well. I was lurking in your stream. So I'm in my own stream now. Let me turn it off. But welcome in. I hope you are doing well. I hope you had a lovely stream. I am doing a lot of cool stuff. And yes, for anyone who doesn't know me yet, I'm Anime Boy Stars. Hi. Or anime for short. Just a little easier. But yeah, I'm back again. After some rest and an amazing convention that I went to. I just shared some pictures. And it's been great so far. And I hope you are doing good as well. And if you need to go, that's okay. Take care of yourself. But yeah, for anyone who's new, I am doing some embroidery for a cosplay, which is this character below me. And they're from Genshin Impact, like Stream Elements is telling you as well. I said the name because they're Venti from Genshin Impact. There we go. Sorry, my brain just... Today has been a bit of a slow day for me, so my brain is still waking up. But welcome in, everyone. That's a bit of what I do. I was sharing some pictures, real quick again, because it's just amazing. But I got this giant bee at the convention. Oh, it's a giant trans bee. Because I love them, because the creator themselves, they made it for Pride. And I just love that I got that. They also had a trans strawberry, and I was really debating on which one I should get, but I went for the bee, because I love the bee. Bees are just, I don't know why, but whenever someone crochets a bee, they're just so cute. Just like the Minecraft bees. They're just too adorable. But the strawberry was also... Because I believe they had... because for Pride they made a pattern for that. I believe. I don't know, it's still up there. Oh yeah. Let me see. Yeah, they made this, and it's a free pattern on Instagram if you want to know. They made it. It is in English as well, so you can make it yourself as well. It's for from the creator Gnarwhal Crochet, and they're just so amazing. And they made that. I believe they made it for Pride, or at least. They made it in support of everything that's going on right now. Oh, was that for the animal? I don't remember if I remember it correctly, but it's a very cute strawberry and it's a free pattern. But they also sell their patterns that they made themselves. So, just shouting out a very cool creator. That's a fellow Dutchie, And they're just so amazing. And I can't wait to save up enough money to buy a giant plushie from them and support them even more. Because sad thing that happened, unfortunately, is that the Wi-Fi did not work for them at the convention. So they had to pay a lot to get unlimited data to have people pin and such. And stupid me, of course, because I had money, like bills and such, to pay for if something like that happens. But the stupid thing is, I forgot to bring the $20 or the €20 that I had with me to the convention. So I had no, and I didn't really, I forgot to pin or like those ATM machines where you can like take money, or have physical money and such. I forgot to do that as well, so I got to only pay with my bank card thingy majingy. But later it did work because they had to unfortunately pay a lot, so I am debating to buy something soon again from them because I just love their stuff so much, and it's they theme it as well, and they just put a lot of effort in it, and they're just great, just amazing, you know. But yeah, that a little rant about people that are amazing, that make their own cool, amazing stuff. And that's what I also always like to see at conventions, like big or small, to see what people make, and they just make such amazing things. It's just so cool, you know. And something went wrong. Sorry. This, yeah. Yes, go give them a follow. Unfortunately, I hope that Etsy is working again, but they did have some problems shipping out to other countries. Just a heads up. But you know, just helping them out, like stuff and like that, and you know, buying their pattern also helps them as well. My next big goal is to make a booth at or maker event or sometime before the end of. Oh, that's cool. I hope that goes well. I myself am kind of designing to make little things to sell. But I think I'll start on Ko-Fi first, because I am still a student, but I did pass my exams for the study that I finished, so I'm really happy about that. But I'm gonna continue studying because I'm still pretty young. And, you know, to stay at a convention can be expensive, especially if you don't really have anything to sell yet. And since the things that I want to make, I don't know if they're gonna sell yet. I think it might be best to start, you know, on Ko-Fi, where I don't really have a lot of, or the risks aren't too big, I suppose. But yeah, for anyone that does start, you know, selling their own stuff, I do hope it goes well. And I hope people really enjoy the things that you make or just sell, because it's just so amazing to see other people create stuff and then them being successful. It's just so nice. And it's so great, and it makes me happy, and I hope that it makes them happy as well. Yeah. Because I don't know if I should start on Etsy as well, because I've just heard a lot of stuff about Etsy, so I'm quite unsure about that one. And so far I haven't really heard any complaints about Ko-Fi. But I'll definitely look into all the options, of course. And like making your own entire website costs a lot more. And then you need, technically in the country that I live in, you need to be an official business. So you need to be registered to have your own website. So Ko-Fi like that is a really good place to start. But I only lost money due to its higher fees and not having a whole lot of traffic myself. That's but another... Yeah, that as well. And I think most of the time, people from that would buy things from me is mostly because I stream. So I can show things on stream and like that, and then, you know, people go to my Ko-Fi because it's full. Etsy, it goes a different way and such, but yeah, and the cappuccino, thank you so much for the sub. 9 months as well. Oh, heck, that's so long. 9 months. Heck. But yeah, welcome in, cappuccino. I hope you are doing well. I certainly am. Yeah. But yeah, like I can give you a little preview of what I have in mind though, because I already kind of made something like a while back, which is just very cute. I will improve on it, but it's a little goat. I made this, and I know I can make it better, but I made this in the intent that you can hang it on your bag, or just, you know, have it somewhere. But like, making animal heads like this and then selling them, I think that might be a cute thing to do. Or at least that's one of my ideas that I have. Just like to make me cute things and pretty, because this is all made out of fabric that I had left over. So, you know, recycling stuff and reusing stuff is also a goal of mine. And another thing that I would like to do is make baubles, but then Genshin inspired, because I am a big fan of Genshin. So, and yeah, stuff like that. And maybe these cute little Christmas stars with ducks on them, because I got a fabric with ducks and I love it, and I still got quite a lot of it, so I can make a lot of stuff with ducks. But like, this is a little thing that I made for Christmas. It's a little bell. It's really cute and I love it. This is all made by hand, by the way. So, and this is like a very simple and easy thing to do. But yeah, things like that. I might. Well, I of course still need the time for it first, because I don't really have that yet. Because of school, because of other stuff and life. But I might do that in the future. I got some pretty cool ideas. And if I don't want to sell like trinkets and stuff like that, I have made some designs for hoodies, which I might sell. But that depends on if I can improve on the prototypes. Because I know I can improve on those. I just need the time and money. But it's okay. It will come in time. Oh, you would buy. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, I don't know if you know Genshin too much, but there's a character in Genshin that I really, really love. And so I made a hoodie inspired by that character. And I had so many people say that they were so cool and they would actually buy it from me. The problem is I put a lot of handwork in it, making it very expensive. Which is very understandable that some people just can't buy that. So I'm thinking of a way to making it a bit cheaper, and just making it faster to make, so that I can still enjoy the handwork, because I really love handwork, if you couldn't tell. Because I did a lot of handwork for this hat as well, but I just love it so much. Oh, you can't be live long today because you're on a motorcycle. Oh yeah, that's fair enough. Do be careful, and thank you so much for joining anyway. It was lovely seeing you again, and hope you have fun on the motorcycle. But yeah. Yeah, like the reason was that it was gonna be like 600 euros. And I don't know anyone who wants to buy a hoodie for 600 euros that can be still improved. Like, there were some mistakes I made. It was still made pretty well, but I think only I would wear it, because there was just some like technical mistakes I made, but counting the time, it was going to be around 600 euros. So, yeah. Simplifying a few things also to make it better, and then a little cheaper isn't too bad. but it's still gonna be expensive, unfortunately, because with me making things too pretty comes with me doing more handwork, unfortunately. So yeah, that's the reason. I know it's a lot of money, so I can understand not everyone's gonna buy that. So, like, selling a few other things that I made by hand, but then being smaller just makes them cheaper. Ah, yeah, you will also buy it. Thank you so much. But yeah, like, I myself, in school, learned how to calculate prices for stuff. So I am kind of smart in it. Not the smartest, of course, because I still want to learn more. But I do know how to sell or price things reasonably well. More than my own money. Oh no. Yeah. Unfortunately, that is things that are expensive. But like, if you look at like designer stuff that people wear to like the red carpet, that's in the thousands of euros or dollars or whatever currency. And I'm like, that's so pretty. I can see all the work that goes into it, and I'm like, yeah, understandable that it's expensive. I made a massive plush Gengar with crochet, and honestly, I think I have to go for somewhere around 100. Yeah, like not only for material costs, of course, but also just the time that it consumes is why it gets expensive. See, because since if you make bigger things, they're always gonna be more expensive. Because one, more material, and two, more time. And you know, if you want to have more than minimum wage, of course it's gonna be expensive. Yeah. This one isn't really going all too pretty, but first try is always a bit ugly, I feel. Yeah, so yeah, I am so done with it. Oopsie. But yeah, like I still want to improve on it and then calculate all the time. Because I did, like, I know you probably don't really use it for other things, but I have a cost planner. And so for like the Guoba hoodie, I have calculated all the time for it. And I'm also going to make a monster hoodie, which I can like show the picture of it. Like, this was the first inspiration for it. It's a crop top hoodie, but made as like a giant monster. I do have it laying around somewhere, the first one I made. And I already bought more fabric to make a new and improved one of that. And I might stream that as well. I just don't know when. That's the one thing that I always have, like, I've got all these amazing cool things, but I just don't know when I'm gonna stream it. Or when I'm gonna make it, basically. Yeah. But that. So, yeah. And don't worry too much about me using for the most tiger. It's an... Yeah. Oh, okay, for 2 people. You're in the basket. That's fun. But nice. Yeah, I think like more of like safety, like still be careful with your surroundings, like be aware. Like, I know I'm in a place where I can be on my phone, but still, like, you know, be aware. That's mostly it. Otherwise, yeah, do just be safe. You never know what can happen, unfortunately. But yeah, that's that. And I just got a lot of amazing things as well that I just want to try and do and just now see how that goes. And now I got an amazing sewing room to do that with. Ah, nice. You and your sister. I do hope it's fun though. I myself haven't really been outside, and yesterday, unfortunately, it was raining quite a lot, so it wasn't too fun to be outside. But I think after stream I might go, because I need to, because one thing that I do like is that for like little small electronics, so like earbuds or I've got a speaker that I don't really need anymore, there is a place in a store where you can like throw it away. So I'm gonna do that and maybe buy some snacks. Because like the 2 earbuds that I have are just broken, they just don't work anymore. They're like trash now, and because on the packages always says don't throw it into the bin or trash, like return it to where you bought it, but I'm like, I haven't bought them myself because I got them from my brother because he wasn't really using them. So I don't know where he bought those. So, you know, being able to bring them back there, and then I think they get recycled, or at least they get, you know, the waste get taken off professionally or better than when you throw it in the trash. I haven't really looked much into it, but I know it's there, so I might go outside for that. To get some fresh air as well. I've been talking a lot. And I still haven't, because I was a little stupid. And I forgot to bring my water bottle with me. So it's still
The time is 3:00 p.m.
Thanks, laptop. For anyone who's new here or came with the raid, my laptop is part of the stream. Because for some unknown reason, it started telling me the time. So now we're just living with it, I suppose. But if you want to thank the laptop, you can. It's at a redeem. It's very cheap. There we go. Thanks, laptop. I still want to do more with that redeem, but I haven't gotten to it. I just keep forgetting to do stuff for streaming and such. Like, I can do that later, but then later turns into, oh, I forgot, and now it's already a lot of weeks later. You were a little... sorry. You used to work at Best Buy. They do get a credit from manufacturers for things that they get returned, even things such as old TVs and old batteries. Ooh, yeah, like old batteries. It is common to get into a recycling point, because it is known that it's not good for them to be in nature. Like, it is damaging to the environment, and apparently, because I thought it was common sense to, you know, save up your batteries and then turn them in at a recycle point. But apparently there was one person that did not know about that. And they were like, can I just throw this away here? And I'm like, you bring that to a recycle point? Excuse me? But yeah, so I said like, no, you can't do that here. You need to go to a different store. The kind of place where you can put broken electronics. Yeah, like I knew this like a week ago, by the way, because I was like, I have all this old electric or like electronics. I don't know what to do with them, and I can't just throw them away, because there's still like what they always say, like with old phones and old stuff, there's still like materials in there that can be reused a lot of the time. And so like putting them in a place where they can be recycled is just better. But I didn't know about it, so I was hoarding them. Like, I don't know what to do with these. What do I do? And apparently you can just, like, there's a store close by us that I can just go to and recycle it. So that's what I'm gonna do. That's really nice. And then I don't have them laying around doing nothing and being annoying and in the way. That's just a lot nicer. Yours. And then maybe they get recycled, or just, you know, safely discarded. I think that's a good word for it. If not, English is my second language, so excuse me if I say some things wrong. There we go. I try my best, but sometimes my brain just does not work with me at all. Oh, my hand is getting a bit cramped for some reason. Okay, there we go. But yeah, so pretty nice. Oh, thank you. No dear. Yeah, I do get a lot of compliments because my, like, with any language that I try, my speech is pretty good. And my bad. There we go. I've had it in school for like a really long time because I'm from the Netherlands, by the way. And here in the Netherlands, it's very common to learn other people's languages because the other languages just refuse to learn either English or your language. So we're like, we'll just learn yours, you know? But I only learned English and German. German, very bad. I only had it for 1 year. So I just can't speak that very fluently, and I only know one sentence in French, not France. So yeah, and one thing that I am trying to do is learn Spanish, because I do really like learning languages, and I finally found the motivation to do it. And I might actually go back to German as well, to learn that. Or go back to learning German. I'm not gonna move to Germany. Maybe want to get a garage sales and try to pick out all gamers or something. Like something. Oh, that's so cool. Yeah. A very dear friend in Norway who has said something much the same. She knows 5 languages. Dang. Yeah, I myself, I don't know many yet, but I do would like to learn more. And that's mostly because of the school that I went to. Because, like, depending on what type of school you go to is how many languages you learn. The common one is English, and just your own language, like Dutch. You speak Dutch or learn Dutch and English. And then some other languages that you can choose are mostly German and French. And some other schools also teach Spanish, but it really depends on the school and what they do. Like, my school just didn't do that, although I would have loved to. I'd love to learn Spanish. And at the college I could have learned Spanish as well, but I didn't really have the time for it, unfortunately. I don't think you're good at English for sure. Well, I think anyone, like, if an English person can understand you, that's good enough. Your grammar might not be the best. Your accent might be, you know, different than others, but if an English person can understand you, you've made it. Because that was the entire goal in my school as well. I didn't go to the highest school or like where the smartest people go. Of course, I'm still smart, but just in a different way. But like they were more focused on if people can understand what you're saying, than being grammarly correct. Of course, being grammarly correct is still there, but it isn't as heavily focused. Like it's more of like, can you make a coherent sentence, or can you ask a question? Can you explain something? Like those very easy things that you learn at the beginning. Like I myself learned like elementary school English, and because of course I watched a lot of English movies, and just English was a lot there for me. Like it was all around me in video games, in like almost everything. It's a lot easier to learn English. At least for me, that is. For some people, it can still be difficult, and that's okay. But yeah, like just learning the basic was the goal, and if you got that, you're good. And I also have a beautiful accent, which I had gotten a lot of compliments from my teachers and such, because I can speak a British English, although it isn't like. I don't know really how to explain it, but it, because it depends on where you're from England or the UK, however you want to call it, that you have an accent, and I don't know where to place my accent. I guess I just kind of sound British, and upcycly. Hi, welcome in. I am getting there with my embroidery. We're finally starting on a little triangle thingies, and we finished all the circles. Whee! Welcome in. I hope you are doing great. I simply am. And I need to make more thread. Because I have this normal like goldish thread, but I was that's boring. So I've got this gold. That I'm using. Yeah, we got a very cool bean today. That joined. Epoch. Yeah, Epoch. And thank you so much. I'm really happy how it's turning out, because that also means that, like, I don't know how far I'll get with all the triangles today, because I did start a little later. But yeah, if you do finish it, then the hat is almost finished as well. Which is nice. Which means I can start on all the other things I need to do still. But yeah. Oh, you're losing internet, that's okay. It was lovely seeing you, Cappuccino. And I don't know for how long I'll be here, but if I see you again soon. Alright, bye bye. Bye bye. Yes. Well, they're outside. They're biking with their sister, so it was expected them to lose internet. But it was still lovely for them to join. Cappuccino, by the way, if you look at our beautiful emotes, and also in the credit on my channel, Cappuccino here made a bunch of my emotes, which is really lovely. I got them as a birthday gift, but they're an amazing artist. Like they made a few for my me and for a character called Mikoto. It's an OC that I made. But it's so cute. You can do these. I just love them so much. I used to like bicycling. Oh, that's a bit say, yeah. Cycling for us here, it's just normal. Because we're Dutch. Cycling is like you do most of the time if you don't have a car or you don't feel like walking everywhere. Oh, yes, they're amazing at art. Like, I hope it's okay, but I can show some some pretty cool art they made. There we go, I think that's better. Because they're just amazing at art. And they're an amazing friend as well. In a long time. And I wish I didn't live so far. Yeah. Like, biking is only fun when you've got good infrastructure for it, I believe. Or that's what I hear a lot of people like. It's just terrible to bike in some places. Because it's just made for cars and not for them. Which is like just sad, because a lot of people, like there's a lot of statistics, there we go, that show that people who bike are more happy than other people. Like, they just enjoy life a lot more. But yeah, they made some Pride art, by the way. Like, oh, there we go. This is some art they made. They're a big fan of Undertale as well. So these are 2 characters from the Undertale alternate universes. So yeah, these are pretty good art. And wait, let me show some more art that they do. There's some other art of some characters as well. And they're just so amazing. Oh yeah, you have got trails and such. And yeah, I mean, mountain biking is a lot of fun too, but you need the right places for that. And if you don't have that, then yeah, it can discourage you from you know, biking and such. And one that I love as well is this very cool. This is just so pretty. This took them a really long time as well. Oh, you need to finish your playthrough. I love it as well. I played Undertale, and I would love to play Deltarune as well, but I just haven't really had the time to play games. But I love Deltarune as well. I did saw gameplay of it, like Let's Plays and such. Because that's what I mostly do before I buy a game. I just watch a Let's Play to see if I like it or not. But just the music in the game, and like, I did try the first chapter for a bit, and I really liked the different fighting style. It was quite interesting, because with the first game, like Undertale, it's a very specific way of, you know, fighting or not fighting in a game. And it was a lot of fun. I myself actually like it a lot as well. And I'm making my own alternate universe. It's still a work in progress, but I do have a few characters that are already drawn, because I myself am also an artist. I want you in the bin, you. Sorry. Someone just didn't want to be thrown away. Which I also have a lot of. If you want to see them, because I do want to continue. But I've got an art Instagram if you're interested. You can see all my art there as well. And I also got a crafts one. It's just, I think I made an... or if not, you can also just go to my About Me section. But I think it's Insta... No, I think... Wait, let me see, because I think it's Insta Crafts or Insta Arts. But I'm not sure. I don't remember if I did that or not. Because I do remember thinking of doing that, but I just can't remember if I did or not. But like, if you're on desktop, you can scroll down and then click on the Instagram button thingy. Oh, no, I had that. Yes, good. No, I don't think I did. Give me a second. I need to load my stuff. That's my Hi myself, I am here again. Will it load? Will it not? It's taking a bit, I'm sorry. Where are my commands? Nope, I don't have it there. I still forgot to make it. I am so sorry. But I can link it as well. Give me a second. Here's for the arts. But for like, because on phone it's a bit more difficult, but yeah. I do have some links to them, but there's the art and there's also a crafts. Because I like to keep things separate. I am that type of person. But yeah, and here's the other one. Just for the people that can't find them and still are interested. But yeah, those, I have those. That's what I wanted to happen. There we go. Oop, sorry. Oh, and hello, Anxious Momo. Welcome in. I hope you are doing well. My name is Anime, and I'm doing some embroidery. We were just talking about art and amazing cool people that do art, and a friend of mine does. And I also do. I do some arts. But mostly here on stream I do cosplay. Oh, thank you so much for the follow. I hope you enjoy your stay here. Upside Lee, you know them. Nice. Yeah. There are some beans that you know. Or at least from the Discord server. He's the... Oh, what's that name again? Sorry, I'm really bad with remembering names. But Epoch, there you go. Oh, just greeting. Never mind. Oh, you gotta go, that's alright. Thank you so much for joining us, and bye bye bye. I hope you have a lovely day. If you come back, that's okay. But yeah, welcome in. If there's a name that you would like to be called, Anxious Momo, please tell me. And I will try to remember. And if I, do anything wrong, just correct me. I don't mind. I'd rather you correct me than me being wrong. But yes, welcome in. I am indeed making a Venti cosplay. I am right now working on his hat. Oh, nice. Thank you so much. Oh, Momo is fine. Nice. Yeah, I already thought something like that, but just asking. To be sure, But yeah, I'm doing some embroidery for the hat. It's almost finished as well, so which is exciting. Oh, and one thing I forgot to show. I'm just very excited about this cosplay because I love Genshin, and I love the character designs. But I actually finished these shorts for the character. Ooh, sorry for the flashing lights of my screen. But I finished these. I actually, for this entire cosplay, and I made all the patterns myself. And I am the most proud of this side piece. Because it's technically asymmetrical and this is only on one side. And it's just the detail. I love it so much. And this is all sewn together by machine and by hand. Which is like what I'm doing right now as well. It's like the embroidery is by hands. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, I love the shorts as well. Like, the funny thing is, I actually am gonna, I had a different cosplay in mind as well. But the shorts that I made for Venti are the exact same for the other cosplay that I'm planning in the future. So I can technically take the patterns from Venti's cosplay and reuse it, which is really nice. And oh, sorry. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, I'm really proud of it because I was done with all the details and it looked like this. And then just putting everything together, it's just, I love that so much. And one thing that I can actually show, because it's close by as well, is I made a very pretty bow. This one was quite easy to do, because it's not that difficult. But this is the bow that's in front of the cape. And I use this, I love this gold fabric, although it is a bit difficult to work with. It is just so lovely and shiny, and I love it. I like bought 2 meters of it, because it's in a fabric shop that I know, the owner, and it just, and I just love it so much, because the gold is stitched on with an applique stitch. You would mostly use this in quilting, or just to put fabric onto another fabric without, you know, showing many stitches, like what you would normally see in cosplays, or that I see that are in bot cosplays, that at this little edge that you see here, there will be a stitch, because it's sewn by a machine, and you can't really avoid much of that when you do that. And I'm like, I don't really like that, so I want to make many things just seamless and just really pretty, like it's that was just the fabric, you know. And yeah, I really like sewing by hand. And this cosplay really shows it. I'm just having so much fun with it. It's I can't wait when it's done as well. To sew my first garment. Ooh, that's so nice. A coloured camp shirt, and I'm very nervous. You can do it. You can do it. Believe in yourself. It is kind of similar like a ladder stitch, but on a very small scale. So the stitches are like a few millimeters apart. Whenever I do it again, because I'm definitely gonna do that stitch again, I can explain it again, but I'm not the best at explaining it. Oh, the gold thread. Oh yeah, it's okay. English is not my first language as well, but I have this. I don't know what it's called as well, but it's like, it's gold, and I combine it with like normal embroidery thread that is kind of goldish. And I'm using it to, you know, give it a little bit more sparkle, a little bit more shiny, a little bit more gold, because you never can have enough gold or just, you know, shiny things in your cosplay. It's just, and I love it, because I have found the box of embroidery thread that my mother and grandmother used to have, because they don't really do embroidery much anymore. But they still have a lot of stuff for embroidery. And I found this in it. And I was like, this is perfect. I need this. Because the one thing that you can also buy is... Oh, wait, I can grab this. It's like from Gutermann, I believe. It's like... I don't know what this is called as well. But just like this. But then with gold thread. Just, you know, that it's already made for you. I actually found at the thrift shop, I was super lucky, but like I think that was from a different brand, but this same type of stuff, but then in silver, and it was like in a like a small bag that was like €1.50, I believe, which is a lot cheaper than buying one of these from a store. Oh, it was lovely hanging out with you. It was lovely hanging out with you as well. Oh, yes, you gotta get your stuff done, and I hope it goes well. And it was lovely meeting you. I hope to see you again as well. I normally stream around like 1 p.m. CEST time, but sometimes I'm later, like today. But yeah, I hope to see you again as well. It's a bit different, my schedule lately, because I'm free now. Sundays are almost always the time that I stream. Just so that you know, because I think I do have it somewhere, but I don't remember if I updated it. But yeah, you can actually buy thread like this in gold or in silver. I just haven't found it in any store yet, but I think you can buy it online because it's not really common. But yeah, Gutermann isn't expensive, but it's also a very good quality. That's why most people buy it. Also, one moment. I'm gonna have to grab my water bottle because I'm noticing I need to drink some water. So I'm gonna be right back. Alrighty, I'm back. Sorry for that. Yeah, depending on where you are, it can be more expensive. But I believe for us right now, it's still under €4. Also, sorry. I'm gonna stop talking for a bit because I think there's something. Okay, I think we're good again. But I might just calm down a bit. I get this a lot of the times when I talk too much. My throat just is like, dah! But I am okay. I just get too excited and then I'm like, forget to drink water and then it's just, But I am okay. But yeah, what did I do? Oh, that's... There we go. What was I gonna say again? Now my brain is just... It's a lovely day today. But yeah, I got pretty lucky with the thread that I got at the thrift shop. Oh, it was to me when I took them over. Yeah, streaming is a lot of fun, and it's this entire cosplay making it's just so fun. But then I'm like, my body's like, you're too excited, stop. And now my nose is running as well. Damn it. There we go. I'm so sorry about all of that. I don't know why this happens, but apparently it just wants to be annoying sometimes. And after a while, it's all good again. Like, you don't have to worry too much. But I can understand, like, being here for the first time and then this happens and I'm like, ah! Oh, it doesn't happen a lot as well. It's just so random. But yeah. I'm really happy with all the stuff that I got. And that we had this. Because I had no idea we did. I was like, first of all, I do need to clarify, this is the first time I'm doing embroidery. I have watched, or all my knowledge on embroidery is the 15-minute YouTube tutorials that I've watched. So, yeah, I'm not the best at it. I'm not an expert, but I do really enjoy it. And it makes all the details so pretty. And yeah, it makes me want to do more embroidery, honestly. This is all the things, or this is the thing that happens a lot as well. I see something that is not my hobby yet, and I make it my hobby. Like, I haven't done embroidery yet, I need to do that as well. So, the reason why I have so many hobbies, and why I love I love cosplay so much, because I can combine all of my hobbies and make one cosplay. Yeah. Because I've been watching a lot more people do embroidery as well. And they're just so pretty. So did I think I grabbed the wrong one again. God damn it. I switched to a thinner needle, but now I realized I picked up the bigger one again. Right? That is the... Yeah. Wow, I'm throwing things as well. Dang! But yeah, the whole reason why I had the other one is because this one is nice to use. But then you forget to use it. I know, I am very smart. So I'm gonna put a bit closer. There we go. Although the one problem with this, with combining these threads, is that threading the needle can be a bit difficult sometimes. But it's okay so far. This one has to go there. But yeah, 4 of them done. 9 to go, because I need to make 13 of them. Because last time I counted all of them, because I do have a reference picture, if anyone is curious. Because I own the game myself as well, and I have it on my phone, so I made a lot of screenshots. But so I have this one, and I counted all of the little triangle. Because I don't know what to call them, but they're like little teeny tiny triangles. And I counted them, and there were 13 of them. And I know, comparing this to the picture, the circle is a bit bigger, but I think that's because of the hat. But since I made my own design, like I made the patterns for this hat myself, I think like with scaling stuff and like how big things are compared to in the game, because it's one thing that I've noticed when making a Genshin cosplay is that sometimes with scale, it's a bit tricky. Unfortunately, but I try my best, and all the components, like all the details, are on here, so it does look similar to it, which is the goal. Yeah, at least all of the things that the other hat has, this hat has as well. English, man. It's difficult. But yeah, where was I going with that? I have no idea. My brain is just very lovely today. Yeah, I don't know. My brain just empty now. But I do hope everyone is having a lovely day and enjoying the stream. Because it's been a while since I last streamed. I took a little break because I went to a convention last weekend, and then a lot of work came up with like work and such, so I had to do that. Because I'm saving up for a PC. It's very exciting because I'll be buying my first ever PC myself, because I do have a PC, but that's from my sister and it's very old and it's very slow. So I want to do a good upgrade for myself. And then, very exciting news again as well, is that I might be able to stream games as well. Because I would like to do some gaming streams. It sounds like a lot of fun to do, and then I might actually play games again. and play all the games in my like library on Steam and wish list. Because I have a lot of games. Yes, I am gonna build it together with my brother, and I am gonna get some help from my brother, because I personally am not that smart with computers. And I find it a bit too difficult to learn it by myself, so I'm like saving up the money myself, because I am gonna buy it myself. But I'm gonna ask my brother, like, hey, what are the best new things, or like what is gonna be good for me and my PC? Yeah, like my brother got help from our cousin as well when they build it. Like they build it together, because like he's like very smart, our cousin, with computers, because he like works in IT, or at least he did a study to go and work in like the technical and like computery stuff. I don't remember what he specifically does, but it was something with computers and technology and all that stuff. And ooh, nice. Yeah, just having people around that know a lot. It's just really nice. So yeah, I'm gonna help from him. Also, I'm gonna wipe my nose for a bit. But yeah, so I do want to get a good gaming PC. And since my brother has one, and is, you know, pretty good at that, we're gonna do it together, which is also nice. We don't do too many things together. Also, you will notice a lot more noise from outside as well. And sometimes it gets very funny with what people say. And sometimes you won't understand it, unless you speak Dutch, of course, then you might. But most of it is in Dutch. And you know, sometimes you've got kids just screaming randomly and you're like, what? Is everything okay? But yeah, that just happens. But yeah, because of that, oh my. I looked at like, because I'm working a bit more to get the money for that. But I've looked at it, and hopefully at the end of July, or maybe even earlier, I'll have enough money to buy it and put it together, and then like for only the PC, because I already have a keyboard and a mouse, and a monitor, because I got the old monitor from my brother because he got a new one. So I already have those things, so I don't need to buy them. But one thing that I do want to buy is buy a prettier keyboard and another monitor, because I would like to have 2 of them for streaming and stuff like that. But that might take a little bit longer than the PC itself. Because, you know, just having the PC already is already, like, quite a lot. And, like, there's like, I'm very excited for it as well. Like, I've never bought something that expensive before. So I'm very excited on how that's gonna go. Yes, nice. But yeah, that. And then, sorry for that. I always bump into the in my camera's tripod, because it's pretty close to me, so that I can have like a pretty overview. I am also saving up for a better like one of those camera arms thingy-majingies that you see a lot of people have. I'm saving up for that as well, but that might take a little longer because I want a PC first. Because I've been saying for years that I'm gonna buy my own gaming PC, but I've never really been able to save up for it until now. So it's very exciting and cool. And just finally, after all these years, I'm finally doing it. There we go. Yeah, I don't know. My brain is just... it's empty. I said everything that I wanted to say, so... now it's just embroidery time. And try not to fuck up my voice too much. But I am also very excited to finish this cosplay. Yes, because after the hat, one thing that I would like to finish as well is the wig. Here we go, I need to highlight that one. Because, here, it's been already a while since I've finished making the wig, because for anyone who's new, I have been making my own wig for this cosplay out of yarn. It's pretty cool. It takes a lot of time, but it's finished. The only thing I need to do is I need to style it, and I am pretty terrible at that. So I want to dedicate either the next stream or a stream in the future, basically, to do that. And to finish that one as well, because there's a lot of things lying around that I can just finish. It's like for like sewing stuff. After this one I can finish the cape, because I already started a bit on that one as well. I did but I made a little mistake, so that will be a bit of a setback on that one. But it's not too difficult to fix. It's just some details that I need to redo, which is a bit sad. But it's not too bad. but that's what we can do. I have some flowers laying around that I can finish. That just need to be finished as well. Also, this is the back. Looks very, like, the stitches in the back also look very pretty of the circles. It's always funny to see, like, either how pretty or how messy it is in the back. But luckily you won't see this because I have another giant circle, because that's basically it's a giant circle. I can show that one as well because it's very pretty. But I get this beautiful. You won't see this, but there is a pattern on it with flowers, because it's basically an old tablecloth that I got from the thrift store. But I think, yeah, you can see a bit of the design there with the flowers and such. This will be in the inside. One thing that I do have is the white outside on this is the same fabric, so I try to also put the flower in here, but depending on the lighting, it's how you can see the design the best. But this one will be in the inside so that you won't see all the stitches from the embroidery. And just to make it a little stronger of a hat, because this fabric is very lightweight and not as thick as the white fabric or the tablecloth fabric that I'm using. So it will also give it some structure as well. Which is nice. And that way it hopefully will keep its shape. Okay, what was that? Got it. Right. Yeah. But yeah, that's a bit about that. And then after that, I do still need to make a few things for the clothing. So I need to start making a blouse, which the first thing I need to do is make a pattern for that. And then make a mock-up, try it on and see if anything needs to be changed. And then finishing the patterns and such. And then will be finished as well. But since I have a long vacation or long summer vacation, I think I will be able to do quite a lot. And if not, I have planned on, because I am making this for a competition, I will see how far I get with the cosplay and then look for a competition to register it in. Because I think this will take longer than I thought it will. Or that I think it will, basically. So it's already taking me longer than I originally planned. Because for anyone who doesn't know, there was supposed to be a TwitchCon this year, or at least a cosplay competition at TwitchCon this year. Unfortunately, it's not happening. Because the reason why I started streaming as well was because I wanted to join that competition. But since it's not happening, I can't really join that now. It didn't stop me from streaming though, which is nice. Like, I still want to do this and it's a lot of fun. But now I kind of like need to look for a different competition, and I'm not sure which one I want to do. I think I will go for a local one, because that's gonna be more affordable for me. But yeah, I got a few options here, so it just depends on where I want to go and what I want to do. And just when it's finished as well. Like, and will I be able to finish it before that convention, or do I you know, when it's finished, need to wait a really long time because I finish it out of con season. You know, stuff like that. Just need to do a, you know, see how it goes, and because I have put a bit of a deadline to, you know, keep me going and stuff. But I don't have to finish it before that deadline. If that makes sense. But I still want to have a bit of a deadline to it. And for now, I have it put for March next year, which depends on, of course, because I'm going for a specific convention, which I don't know if they're gonna hold it in March again or in June like they did this year. So I'm not sure about that one yet. And if that's the correct deadline or not. But I guess I'll have to see. There we go. I missed a thread. Then we got another thread to go. And now I need to do 2, 3, 4, 5 again. Oh, and thank you Upcycly for the lurk. I hope you have a nice lurk. Yeah, right. I think I'll do 3 and then yes. Okay. But yeah, I think we can get this finished today. Yay! If we're finished today earlier than when I want to stop, I have more handwork to do, so I will have something after this. Luckily, because I've been making some flowers out of felt, which is cool. And I got them laying around here. Yes. I need that one, this entire pile. I'm just gonna put it in the back. Put you back in. There we go. So yeah, I've got a lot of stuff to do for this cosplay. So if I'm done with something on stream, I'm not really done with the stream, I can just grab something else and work on that. Because there's just so much I can do. I'll probably never be bored on stream. But sometimes I'm like, what do I do next now though? I only have those moments, briefly. Because, you know, I always have a plan for a stream that I'm gonna do. And if I'm done with that plan, or it's not really working out, I'm always like, what am I gonna do now? Like, I need to switch, and that's sometimes a bit difficult for me. But, I like it so much. I will take a picture of it before or afterwards as well. Like when it's done. 'Cause then I'm like, look how pretty. Look how pretty it is. And also for my build book. To have, you know, the progress saved. I'm just been like, I haven't really been working on my build book yet, but I have been taking a lot of pictures, which is good. I had. Because this will also be my first ever competition that I'll be working on or doing. Like I've never done a competition before, which is quite exciting as well. Still like scary. So I've never made a build book as well, so I'm keeping it off for a little bit before I work on that. Because I don't know where to start. You know. And I think I want to maybe finish a few things before I, you know, make it. Because then I got all the pictures and stuff like that. Oh. Why is the gold not showing up in there? But yeah. Oh, it looks so pretty. So pretty. He's so pretty. Oh, so pretty. I like it so much. This is why I love doing this as well. It just turns out so pretty. Like first time doing this and like it's so pretty. It's so pretty. And yeah, thinking about it, embroidery like this isn't too difficult. Or at least it hasn't been too difficult.
The time is 4:00 p.m.
Thanks, laptop. Let's give you a little thanks. There we go. Also, just stretch my wrist a bit. I don't know why, but it's a little today. I don't know why. My body today is just like, nah, we're not working with you today. We're just not working with you today. But it's okay. I'll still finish it. Because I normally stop in like at 5 p.m. for me. So I've got like an hour to go. Which I definitely will finish this. Seeing that I only need to do 3 more of them. For the last 2 I will make a new thread, because I think I can do 4 of them, but then I would make a new thread for only 1, and I think making a new thread for 2 is better than just for a single one. Still gonna be a bit wasteful, but maybe just a little less wasteful, you know. Yeah. And I can just work a bit better with longer threads. Look at it. A few of them show a little less gold, but that's okay. Just knowing that it's there is pretty great. We're almost done. Yeah, I think we'll work on the flowers today. That's great news. Hecking amazing. Cut that off. This one can go away in the bin. Oh yeah, that makes sense. And then I think this second last, yeah. No. Look at that. Like, today's stream, I've finished the circle here, which you can't really see, which is really nice, like this little bit. And then we started with all the triangles, and then I only needed to do 2 of them. And I still got quite a lot of this gold left as well, which is nice. Which I'm not sure if I need to do anything more with embroidery and then this gold. But just knowing that I have more of it is just already quite nice. Meaning that if I do want to add more details, then I can add more details. Which is just great. Like, add all the detail. So that's what I love about this as well. I am taking a bit of my own, inspiration from it all, and then adding my own inspiration. Because like button wise, like it's not really that interesting. But since you can add your own buttons and stuff like that, it's pretty cool. Or at least the buttons that I have are pretty cool because of that. Although threading this one is always a struggle. No. No. Did miss something, didn't I? Or didn't I? It's confusing. Oh well, let's make a knot at the end. That's the only thing with this. I get confused when I thread this. Because it's not only the gold, but there's like little plastic thread in it as well. Like, I don't know what it is, but it's there, I suppose. Yep, then take that with you. There we go, a new thread. And the last 2. Whee! The last 2 little triangles. Let's hope they work out. I think they will. Like, this one's a bit difficult because of I have a lot of ends here, so they are a bit in the way, but not too bad. There we go. traigle. Don't do it again. Yep. What's that one? Right. No, what? There we go. Finally found what it was, the culprit. Sorry, this was being really annoying. But we'll get there. I'll get there eventually. Just being annoying. What the hell are you doing? Where? But okay, that's the last little bit of this one. That one really didn't want to work with me. But on to the last one. Eee. Last one. Last one. Put the last one. Well, that's... I think it's okay. How it looks. There we go. Yeah, there we go. There we go. This one is a bit longer, but it's gonna be annoying to thread that in there again. But it's done! Ah! It's finally done! First time embroidering. And it's done! This, like, give me a second. I won't see the screen as well, but you guys can see it a bit better then. But this is the hat. It is done. Like, the first thing that I did was all these diamonds. I have bleed, and the prettiest one is this one. I love how this diamond's turned out. It's so pretty, and then the circles, and the triangles turned out so good. But yeah, that is the hat. That is the hat, guys. Now, yeah, the only thing is that I need to, you know, put this one on here. Also around the edge of this, to secure the two of them. Of course, I will line it up and such and do good so that you've got this and that. And that, you know, make it look pretty, and then the band around it is gonna be the pretty gold that I have. It's a pretty gold. So we have that as well that I'm gonna do, and then the rest that I have in this bin is for the cape. I can show you already what I did for this one. That I'm gonna have to do a bunch of embroidery for this one as well. But I can show you what I've already done, which I do need to redo things, but this is like one front of the cape. I need to iron this one again as well. But the thing that I didn't like as much is these. Oh, if you can see them, yeah, there we go. Like these, I don't like how they turned out. I wanted them to be a bit more oval instead of how they look now. So I'm gonna have to take those off and redo them. But yeah, that's and do it in a different way. But I've done that for quite a bit already, which is like one of them I can just take these out. You know, I actually am gonna pin one of it and then take the rest out, because I do need to redo this in a different way, because it was only just one piece of fabric, and then I was gonna do an applique stitch to put it on there. Turns out I only like it for the blue ones and not for these, because as you can see they're not cut the prettiest as well, so I might just change that, the shape and such, cut it out a little better, and just do that, yeah, because this is a back panel and then this is a front panel, and a few of them are already done, others are not. Like this one, I still need to pin this one down, but then I realized I did not like how it looked, so it's like, before I start messing things up, I'm just gonna stop working on that. And this is the other front one that I need to take those out, but that's for another day, because I want to finish a few other things first before I do that. Let's grab this one. I need to put this back as well. And so I have some just a bin that I can just put everything in. Because I've been cleaning up and I've got a lot of boxes left to put stuff in. That's one of them. Although for the thread, I'm gonna do something very cool. Because I've got this very old box. This was an old bonbon box, so like for chocolate desserts and stuff, but it's now just for thread. I will probably throw many of these away because of how old they are, but I might just look into them if I can do anything with it or not. But because these are like, some of them aren't stuck to it anymore, so I just need to glue them together so that this doesn't fall out. And then I've got a pretty box to put in all the thread that I'm using at the moment, and I can put it on my little back thingy and then work on it with my thread and stuff. So I have that I want to do as well, because having the thread in that the plastic box isn't doing too great for me, or I don't really like it as much. But yeah, that. Now, I still got like more than half an hour left before I'm gonna stop. So, I'm gonna put in how much we worked on this today. And that's 1 hour and 46 minutes. So, 21, 46, 41. And then 22, 21. Yes. And then I think I might also do that off stream because it's a very small thing to do, actually. So, if you want to know, if I do it off stream, I might just post a picture on it in my Discord, which is I could plug it, but it's exclamation point Discord if you wanna join that, but you don't have to. You can also watch my Instagram and see if I post anything there. But like these are for a little later for the flowers. But for now, I need to grab the stuff that I'm gonna work on, because for the flowers I have been doing also embroidery, and I think I'm gonna use the same one here because I need to grab a new thread. But I've been adding wires to the pedals so that I can style them and lay them flat if I need to travel with them, and then, you know, if anything likes to gonna sit ugly, that I can just style them again, and it's not gonna be too bad if they, you know, I don't know, it's something that I thought about, and I like what I did, so I'm gonna do it again. But the one thing that I'm also going to do is just cut out a lot of the threads that I'm going to use to see how much I've left as well, because I've got a bunch of this, but I need to make, like, after this one I need to make one more flower, but it's a bit smaller. It's for the head, because these are for the lyre. I don't know how well you can see it in the picture, but I will be making the lyre as well, which is, it's kind of like a tiny harp. But I will make it playable, so I can actually, it will be an actual instrument, which is why that one is going to take a bit longer than other things, because I haven't found the right wood to use for that one. I do have the strings and stuff like that already, and I know how I will make it. But I just need to find the right wood and buy it, because wood is expensive, and the one that I wanted is expensive. So yeah, the reason why I have a goal for this cosplay as well, not only for, because I'm gonna make a corset as well, not only for that, but also for the wood. I will try to save up for myself as well, but you know, if you want to support me a little bit, you know, get this cosplay done maybe a bit faster as well. You can help me out, but you don't have to. It's not mandatory. But I do appreciate that because the last person that donated was so lovely. Like, they were just so kind. There's Morrigue, by the way, who joined us earlier in the stream. They were so kind. They were too kind. They donated a really big amount, and I was like, oh, thank you. That's so sweet of you. And I didn't expect them because they subscribed at first, and I was like, oh, thank you so much. And then they came out of nowhere and made a big donation, and I'm like, thank you, because I do really appreciate any help, but you don't have to again, because I can technically already make one flower, but I'm not gonna do that yet, because I want to finish these petals first, which I am gonna continue now, which I'm just basically gonna go over the wire with the embroidery thread. Pretty simple, pretty easy, not that difficult. More centered. There we go. I hope you guys can see what I'm doing, by the way. I always move my camera as well. I can't find a good place to put it because I move around a lot. I just can't sit still. But yeah. Okay, give me a second. Now this one is doing annoying stuff. Way. I did not ask you to do this. Anyway, let's continue. Let's continue. Because then, if I'm done with these, that's also quite nice. Because then I can go onto finishing these, or I can do the wires for the leaves as well. Because look at this. I need to look at the flowers again on the lyre. Oh yeah, because this one had one big leaf and two small ones. So I already got it out of felt. Oh, pardon. So I already have these as well, ready to be done. And then for the hat, I believe I have a middle one. Yeah, so I'm gonna use a middle one and a big one for that one. Ta-da! But I'm gonna not do that because I need to make a new pattern for the flower again, because it's still a little too big for the hat, for the head, I should say. It's Still a little too big. So yeah. There we go. Pin cushion. There we go. Get the hair out of this. Literally sewn a hair in there. My own hair? That's not what I want. But yeah. That's that. And this takes a bit as well, but it makes it a lot more prettier. There we go. Ooh. I can smell someone's making dinner already. And it smells good. Oh no. Now I'm gonna get hungry. Because dinner smells too nice. Because I think we'll eat dinner a little early today. It's the reason why I'm gonna stop at 5 p.m. Because, oh, that's not what I wanted. Oh yeah, that's the other thing. Oh yeah, no, I can do that later, never mind. Never mind, I didn't say anything. I didn't do anything. I was just thinking that because the thing is, the flowers aren't completely beige. Or like the color that I'm using. It's kind of whitish, but it doesn't really show up on screen. But it's beige, kinda. But there's a bit more green and yellow at the stems of the flower. Like this picture can really just show it pretty well. Or not. There maybe can be seen a little bit that there's a bit of green and yellow in here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna, with some pencil, I'm gonna go over it and draw on it a bit to have that. This one doesn't have it. Things do, which is strange because the flower on the head doesn't have these stem thingies in the middle, or well, at least for the lyre you can. I hope you can see, but those little purple things in the middle, the ones in the lyre have them, but the one on the hat doesn't, which is strange because they're. I believe that the same flower, because they look the same. So it's weird. It isn't in the hat. But it could just be a detail thing that I wanted to make it simple for the... Because the lyre doesn't always show, it's in the idle animation. So maybe they only did it for the idle animation and not for the entire character. Or like maybe it was too difficult to have that on show as well with the character. I don't know. But I just noticed that, and I made 3 of these, so I think I'm gonna use these ones, and the other one is just nah. Or I can just make the same flower, and then be a little less accurate with that. Unless, because they also made an art piece. Oh yeah, no. Never mind. It's not in the drawing as well. Yeah. But aren't they the same flower though? Or is it different? No, it is the same flower, right? Yeah. Oh, you know what? It's a video game character. I can take a little bit of my own. If at least it's mostly like the picture, you know? Like if it's at least that, you know? Da-da-da. There we go. And my voice is doing better now as well, which is great. I was a bit worried there. But unfortunately that does happen sometimes in my streams. My voice just is bleh. It just doesn't want to work with me sometimes. But it's okay now. It's chill again. And I think, yeah, if I'm bored this evening, I think I might finish these. Or at least continue on with them. Because I do want to get the flowers finished as well, so that I don't have them laying around. Although I have no idea where I'm going to put them. I could put them in a box, because I had a small box left for, and I'm gonna, because I made a very small cosplay with like clothing that I can just put in my closet, and just a few little tiny things that I want to put this in a box so that it doesn't catch dust, but I don't want to put it in a giant box as well. So I had a small little box, and I think I might put these flowers in there as well. Once they're finished, of course. Or, I could put them in there, because they're not completely finished, is the thing. So I'm like, but it's not going to be too bad, I think. I mean, this already does take a bit of... It is time consuming, yeah, to do all of this. But at least in the end, it looks really pretty. Like... that. Like, of course, the flower isn't finished yet. But I think once I've gone over with the pencil as well, I think it will look a lot prettier. I do have a bit of a hand cramp today. Me. My boy really said no today. Oh. Because even the back looks good. Looks so nice. So nice. Sorry, I'm just Ulf it up, please. I got a song in my head. Oh, he's lovely. There we go. This thumb is just effed up. Rigged up. Oh well, luckily, I don't think you guys can see it as much. I don't think, at least. It will. 15 minutes to go. I think I can finish this pedal, then I'm gonna stop. Then it's time to stop. Then I think I'll look into someone to raid, but I'm not sure who's gonna be live. You know what, I'm actually gonna look it up already. Oh, okay, they're live. Because there's not really anyone that I don't think yeah. You know, it's okay to not raid into someone today. Vroom vroom. Yeah, there's a lot of people here with motorcycles. Like there's one neighbor that got a pretty cool one actually. But they're a bit loud. I mean, if you've got your window open, you can hear them quite well on stream. Or because we had one like dirt bike, or a guy with a dirt bike. No, a person with a dirt bike. Circling around like the street here like a few streams ago. And every time when I tried to say something, they were just like murr, murr. And I just couldn't tell or like explain what I was doing, or you know, talking with the conversation. It was like, god dang it. Oh yeah, or nah, I think I'll just do that, because I was gonna ask a question, but I think I'll just do it anyway. But it's placing like a thing so that you can see when the ads will be, because I do have a few ads on stream, which I might just look into changing a bit. Because like right now. I just saw we're only 19 followers away for reaching our goal today. Or not today, but for reaching our goal. I'm so excited to do that because that means it's gonna be piano stream when we reach 150 followers. I'm gonna do a piano stream, and it's probably not the piano stream you would think, because I don't know how to play piano. So I thought it'd be fun to learn the piano on stream. Like I know if you like a little song, and I know how to read sheet music, so that won't be a problem. Luckily. But yeah, I don't really know any songs to play, so I thought it'd be fun to learn a song, and then like you guys can put in a recommendation, and I can try to learn that song with you guys, and just have a fun time, reaching that goal, because it's pretty crazy, if in the next 2 months I reach 150, because then in an entire year I went from 0 to 150 people watching or joining the stream and just following, and you might not always be here, but just to know that there's 150 people that think that my streams are fun enough to join and follow. That's crazy, because starting streaming was like a very random, out of the blue thing for me, and if I didn't do that, I might have not started this cosplay at all, and I would still be fixing a very old cosplay I've been working on for like 4 years now, actually. And it might have been finished then, actually. That's one positive. If I didn't start this cosplay, that cosplay would probably have been finished and already been better, like, because there's some things I can improve on that with that one. So yeah, I would have done that, which might have actually been a good thing as well. Now it's just on hold till I finish this cosplay, which is probably going to take me another year, to be fair, because I made this when I was doing school and exams as well, so yeah, it's quite a lot to do all at once, but it's been a lot of fun. It's been a lot of fun, and I do want to continue doing this and make a bunch more cosplays and improve my streams and have fun with everyone. I think that's gonna be great to do. Just have fun. Let's make that little loop. Whoop. I'm trying to be careful here because I don't have my pliers with me. This is not recommended to do. Don't do what I do, because it can be a bit dangerous, either for your teeth or your face, go. I'm just putting it through so that because I can't really leave the thread out here. But ta-da! That is a flower petal done. Now I can later on put it like this and have a pretty flower soon. But I can also just put it back, have it flat, and I can travel with it. Because that's because originally I was gonna take this to Paris. Because that's where Twitch one's gonna be, and I hadn't really thought of how to travel with it. So then I thought about how I was gonna travel with it, and this was one of the ideas I came up with. But now I don't really need to anymore, I think. But still, it's a nice thing to have, just in case, you know. But yeah, that's that. It's time to stop. Let's go to this one. I can put the camera aside. But yeah, great news. I finished the embroidery for the hat. Yay! Doing a bit of stretch because I've been sitting for quite a while. You know, oh, it's been a fun stream again. It's been a while since, because I haven't streamed for like 2 weeks now. So I'm glad to be back. I hope as well for next week to, because it's gonna be a bit busy with work. But at least I hope to be back every Sunday. And I might be back on the Wednesday or Thursday? Yeah. After that, it's just... Oh, my bad. I'm still a bit tired as well, but yeah, it's gonna be a bit busy. Because I work at 2 places and both are busy. Like, we need people. And I'm like, I get it. But yeah, that basically. I'm gonna push you there, yeah. Then I'm gonna do my outro, which I always forget what to do. Today we're not gonna stream anyone, but I do want to thank everyone. So let's start off with Jason's and Cappuccino's sub today. So nice of you that you guys keep continuing to support me via the subscriptions. There we go. Englishman. And then Epoch for following today, and then for Moriu raiding us today. It's very lovely of you as well. And Momo for following as well. And just for everyone joining today. It's been a lot of fun again, and I hope you guys had a lot of fun. I hope you enjoyed the stream. Yeah, just thank you guys so much for being here. Then, for anyone who's new or doesn't know, all my streams for this cosplay will be on my YouTube channel as well. Why I do this is because since Twitch doesn't really save all the VODs unless you highlight the entire thing, I still wanted to be able to look back at the stuff I've made. Like, if you joined a little later, you know, you can still watch all the... I spelled that incorrectly. There we go. That's the right way. But here's the link in the chat for YouTube. All the links for my socials and stuff will be in the description. And if I used any tutorials or any, you know, machines, and I will put the name and enter links in there as well. But yeah, because I finally organized it a bit as well. So if you're looking for how I made the patterns, there's a whole playlist for the patterns, and like for making the hat, for making the shorts as well. If you want to look back at that, you can. There's a playlist dedicated to that as well. So there's a... Oh my. Today, man. But there's a lot of stuff you can watch there as well. You don't have to, but if you're just interested in something, you can do that. If not, I also have a Discord for whenever I'm live. I'll put the schedule in there as well. If I'm a little later, like today, I'll put that there as well. And you can also share your stuff there. So if you've made something cool, or if you just want to share anything, you know, general, or if you have an exciting game that you're playing, or you know, if you want to talk about games, you can do that there as well. I share my stuff there as well, but of course you can do that as well. Well, I say as well as not, don't I? But yeah, I think that is everything I wanted to say. I hope to see you guys again soon, and if not, till the next time, and hope you have a lovely rest of your day, night, or wherever you are. Stay hydrated or warm wherever you are, and yeah, till next time. Bye bye bye.